everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Chameleon Girl Gina, and I have restarted like 10 times. And anyway, this is it. I hope y'all like my welcome. You guys are welcome here, and you guys are already knowing that I love you, and you're welcome at my channel anytime that you want to come. Today, though, we're fixing to go ahead and install 5 wigs, just basic installation. So we're not going to use glue and thumbtacks and got to be glued and all these different things. I'm just going to make it real simple, sweet, and to the point. The main purpose of today's video is to show you guys a favorite store that I had kind of forgot that was a favorite. It's called Ebony Online, and you can get any type of hair that you need from there for real reasonable prices. I think that's one thing that is the attraction for me to the store. So anyway, stand by. If you like these kind of videos, then we're gonna get started. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Chameleon Girl Gina, and we're gonna go ahead and dive right into this video because I got 5 wigs to get through with you guys, and I'm just gonna show you just basic installation. But the purpose of this video is I want you guys to see how cute these wigs are, and they're inexpensive for the most part from Ebony Online. I don't know how many of you guys have heard of this store, but I love them, and I actually forgot about ordering from them, and so then I didn't order for like 3 years or something like that. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Now, the first one that we're going to do is, I'm feeling like it's about 20 inches long, and it is on the, it's more of a curly wave type. So it's not corkscrew curls or anything like that, but anyway, it's pretty curly, and if you guys could see that, I went ahead, and I think this is in a 1B, but the name of her, yeah, so anyway, this is just a lace front, and then there's a picture. They have these wigs in all different colors on the, like I said, on the site on Ebony Online. But in the meantime, there is some lace attached onto it, and what I'm going to show you is how I go about making my wigs look really natural without spending a fortune. Now, this wig was definitely inexpensive, so I'm going to say we know it was like probably like $30 or something like that. Okay, it may have been 35, but I'm thinking it was 30. So anyway, what I like to do to get that lace off, I like to kind of like flip it out, so almost have that cap inside out, right? And then I hold on to the lace, and then I just make sure I'm separating to make sure there is no hairs in there. Now, you guys will see that there is some little baby hairs on there. See how short that is, if you guys could see that? Okay, so you guys can see, I'm going to scoot up a little bit, that there is some little baby hairs in there, you know. Hope you guys can see that like somewhat, okay. You're not really going to be able to see it real good unless I just take the video, move the camera. I ain't really got nobody to just be moving this all around, and quite frankly, Chameleon Girl back, I don't know, it's a little out to that. But anyway, all I'm going to do is hold on to the lace, because one thing I hate is to keep that lace all thick in there. So anyway, with the scissors, I'm going to push back on the lace, but I'm going to just take it nice and slow. So I'm going to let the scissors kind of like guide me instead of me like chomp, chomp, chomp. I'm going to make one cut, and then I'm going to let them drag across. Now, most of you guys know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? But if you don't, like quite get it, then you can understand. That's the reason why I'm explaining. Not everybody knows like the method of installing a lace wig. And heck, I'm not no professional when it comes to lace wigs, because I remember back when I went to like beauty school and stuff, shoot, we didn't have that. We didn't have no lace front wigs, but they've been in existence from probably the beginning of time in Hollywood. But in the meantime, now I got halfway up on one side to get the lace removed. Now, instead of me just continuing to go across, I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to start removing the lace on the other side. So I'll quickly do that, and then we're going to come back and we're going to try it on as well. So stay tuned. All right, so now we have removed the lace back far enough without cutting into the hair. There's one little piece that you guys may be able to see right there, and we're just going to nip that off. Now, with lace front wigs, it is, and this is a synthetic wig, but it's much easier to take it off little by little than to go gobbling it off. You know what I mean? A gob at a time, and you done tore the wig all the way up, because the hairlines start back yonder. Okay, we don't want that. Another thing about me, I am not the type of person who likes to put on a head thing, because my head already be hurting, so I don't want to put on no skull cap or a stocking cap. So after I have removed the lace, what I like to do then is just grab it and pull, because there's going to be excess hair that you want to get out of there, because you don't want to be walking down the street and freaking hair strands getting in your eye or blowing off your head or whatever. So anyway, I just like to hold that nice and tight. And also it allows for the wig to look more natural, like the curls when they're not perfect. As you guys can see, that's perfect. But when I start running my fingers through and I start playing with it and playing with it more and more, you know, you guys get the gist of it. It looks more natural. So now after I have to work through my wigs, because that's just me. Now if you like them perfect curls, then that's you. And you have to do what you like. And at times you're going to see me looking to my right, because that's where my mirror is. One thing I hate about real long wigs is that, you know, they have a potential, you know, to kind of get tangled up underneath the wig. But there's not a whole lot you could do, you know, besides just keeping it brushed. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it on my head. Now, although this is not a wig installation video, I'm going to tell you right now, I hate to see somebody's wig pulled down on their forehead like that. It just looks wiggy, you know what I mean? So position it in a way that looks more natural. So what I like to do is have my own, you know, baby hair just kind of brushed, you know, smooth. And then I like to begin to go back. Alright guys, so I have on the, I like to say unit or, you know, the wig or whatever. But anyway, it's real long. I changed shirts so you guys can actually be able to see the length when I show you the final outcome. Now, what I want you to do is just take out any, you know, just the excess hair. But we didn't really come just for wig installation. That's not, you know what I mean. It is more so I'm showing you guys these bomb wigs from this certain company. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to have the hair back just to where you can, I want to be able to see my natural hair. And then what I'm going to do, and I always like to smooth it back real good and have it laid down. Okay, so what I like to do is reach under the wig, and I like to begin to pull a little bit. Oh, it's real in there good. Ow! Oochie wally wally. Okay, anyway, we ain't gonna be taking out no hair to do that. Okay. Ow! I'm gonna break my little bit of hair I have left. Hold on, y'all. That's too tight in there. Okay, we ain't gonna be able to do exactly what I want to do. We'll take out just a dot of it. Ow! There. See, because I done laid it down too good today. And then anyway, we're going to take it and we're going to grab it and just let it go on like back into it. Ow! Okay. So anyway, we're going to bring the unit back up because we want that to blend right into our natural hair. And that's what I like about these wigs, that they're inexpensive, but they do what they need to do. Okay. At this point, I'm going to take some black gel. I like Proline. That's just me, but whatever black gel, just because it's normally the color of most people's hair, you know, or it's the color of mine. But it blends easy. And so that anyway, we want to take some and we're going to brush it right on over. And we're going to brush it over. And we're taking a substantial amount. So that doesn't look natural, but that's not where we're going to stop. And then after I do this one wig, then it'll be easier to run through the rest of them. Okay. So now you're going to get your little widow's peak. And you're going to start, if you have one. Anyway, I don't want to be presumptuous, okay? But we're going to get that, and we're going to lay that down. And as we're brushing into the our natural hair, we're going to take and we're going to put some, just very little bit into the actual unit, into the wig. We're going to put a little bit in there. And then after we do that, we're going to take where the part is in the unit, and then we're going to part our natural hair. Okay, so now we have the unit positioned and we have taken out more of our hair than what was initially there. And then what we're doing is putting a little bit of Pro Style gel in there, just a very, very little bit. As you guys can see, that's just a dab. Because we want it to lay down, we want it to still look natural. And after we do this unit, then we're going to move on and just quickly be able to run through the other ones, okay? And as we're brushing our own natural hair into the wig itself, it's like we're blending it over the lace. So then we're going to make sure that the part in the lace unit is matching up to the very small part in our own hair. See that, guys? Because this is all going to come together beautifully. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some little concealer, and this is a little darker than what I would like for the scalp. Scalps are usually, you know, lighter than skin tones, but it doesn't really matter. All we're going to do is take a very, very, very flat brush like this. Let me show you guys. Flat. You guys can see that. And then we're going to stick it at the front. And then we're going to go back slightly, but we don't want to go all up into the unit all tough, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. So that that looks like a very natural part. After that, take the toothbrush. And we're just gonna kind of dip it in some water because we have enough gel. You don't want a bunch of gel in there. And then you're just gonna take this wig. Because this wig, the outcome of this wig, you're gonna make it look more expensive than what it really is. That you're gonna make a $30, wig appear as though it's like $100. Because sometimes I do, just, and especially because I did forget about Ebony Online, I have paid, $75 to $100 and something for a lace front wig at my beauty supply. And that's just crazy when I could order from them. And then as you guys can see, that's a real natural. And so as you guys can see, that part looks natural. It looks like just really good. And so now at this time, I'm going to zoom you guys back out because I want you guys to take notice of the length because it's very long. See how long that is? It's about 20 inches long. Now, what I want to do, you don't have to do this, but I like to take and I like to brush through it. Because I'm going for a very natural look. I'm not trying to keep it just looking like those uniform curls. That's not what my goal is anyway. I'm gonna hold it nice and tight. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. See? It's big and stuff, but it just looks natural. It looks nice and natural, like, oh wow, your hair is beautiful, And so anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. So that's how we're going about installing. That's how to go about installing your wigs. So in the meantime, I wanted to just take a moment to thank you guys for watching. And don't forget, if you like the video, like it. If you want to comment, do that. And don't forget to share and subscribe. God bless.